Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and a new month is upon us, so let's take a look at what is arriving in theaters this May. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365. Okay, we are in May now, so the big question is, what's coming in theaters? We actually have quite a bit, and we are full-fledged into the pre-summer season. So we've got a lot of good stuff arriving in May, and of course, you know, we still have Avengers Endgame to deal with, so that could throw a wrench into a few opening weekends. Preferably I think the first two are going to be very Avengers Endgame heavy. But let's take a look at what's coming out. So May 3rd, and of course, before I do begin, I know there are a lot of movies that come out, and I just don't have, you know, a lot of time to cover every single one. There are things that arrive like on Netflix and just smaller releases. So these are just basically the bigger releases of the month. So first one we got on May 3rd is The Intruder, Ugly Dolls, and The Long Shot. You know, these are definitely different films, and it was actually kind of entertaining to see a PSA by Seth Rogen at the beginning of Avengers Endgame. He's like, yeah, we know we're probably going to get swallowed up here, but you know, here's an alternative. I thought that was actually kind of funny and clever. But yeah, so The Intruder, you know, with playing Dennis Quaid as kind of like a, you know, stalker / obsessed with his old house and all that sort of thing. That looks interesting. Ugly Dolls, kids movie. Nothing really speaks to me personally, but I'm sure if you got kids, you've seen the marketing, it's been out there prominently. So yeah, that's coming also on May 3rd. And The Long Shot, which I mentioned before with Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. I'm actually interested in this one. I'm going to go see it. I'll definitely review that one for the channel. I'm also going to review The Intruder. I don't think any of these, of course, have any chance of taking the #1 spot. It's just not going to happen. I mean, let's be realistic. You know, Endgame is a monster. It's going to be so, at least for the first 2 weeks, I would say. So May 10th, we actually have a few things showing up. We have Detective Pikachu, Ryan Reynolds playing, of course, you know, Pikachu. Yeah, you know, that looks interesting. I'm hearing good early word on that one. I'm definitely going to be reviewing it. I personally am not a huge Pokemon fan. I respect its, you know, place in pop culture, that kind of thing, but it's just something I never really got into. For a while, my girlfriend was playing Pokemon Go, and I joined in for that because it was kind of like, you know, it was fun. It was interesting. But yeah, it's just, I don't have a lot really attracting me to this, but I am going to go see it. Absolutely. It does. The trailers look interesting, so I'll definitely check it out. Also The Hustle, which is apparently like a Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, you know, with the women in the roles. I'll admit it, the trailers make it look funny. I'm kind of curious about this one. I think I will go check it out. For all I know, it's going to be a complete train wreck, but you know, okay, Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson, I did chuckle a lot during the previews, but who knows what's actually going to, you know, what we get on screen. And of course, Tolkien comes out. I see that as a very limited release, but I'm curious about it. I do want to see this, whether I have to wait for disc or actually have it in the theater nearby. I guess we'll find out. But if I can, I'm going to try to get on all three that week. May 17th. Now, this is where things really start to take back off again. John Wick 3. I can't describe how much I'm excited for this. I'm super huge fan of the first two movies, and everything I've seen on 3 looks like it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to check it out, so definitely be doing a review for that one. But yeah, John Wick 3, I can't wait. That looks phenomenal already. Also, we have The Professor with Johnny Depp. I'm not seeing a lot of marketing on this, and you know, probably a good reason why we don't. But I will eventually check this out. I don't know if I'm going to hit the theater to see it. But yeah, so a new Johnny Depp film coming out. And also A Dog's Journey, which I believe is a continuation of the first movie. I think it was A Dog's Purpose. So yeah, that's coming out. It should be doing about the same amount of business as the previous. Might even do a little less because there's still, I think Endgame will still be in play a little bit. Whether it can beat John Wick that week, I don't know. I'm excited for those results. May 24th, 2 good films. I'm hoping they're good. We have Disney's Aladdin live action. The animated Aladdin is still one of my favorite Disney films of all time. I absolutely adore that one. I'm curious to see what they're going to do. So far, the CGI has been a little dodgy in the trailers, but I'm hoping they had a little bit of time to tighten that up a bit. But I'm curious. I will absolutely see that one. And of course, Brightburn, which is my dark horse of the year so far. I see so much potential with this. James Gunn produced it. Evil take on Superman, but I'm hoping they do it right. I'm hoping this isn't just, you know, like a huge swerve or something like that, because I've always been fascinated with stories like that. You go back to things like Irredeemable, and of course the you know, anything with Earth 3 superheroes, you know, supervillains from DC Comics. You know, I'm very optimistically hopeful on this. I will absolutely check that one out, review all those for the channel. And of course, May 31st, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Wow, I cannot wait for this. If it's giant monster movies, I am a huge fan of it. I did like the original Godzilla. Well, original, I mean the 2014 Godzilla. I felt it was a little too slow, way too long to reveal the good fights. But I did like it. You know, I have it in 3D, and I do revisit it. I'll probably revisit again. And of course, Kong Skull Island is part of that universe, and we're getting Godzilla vs. Kong next year. But if it's giant monsters, I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to see Godzilla King of the Monsters. I'm going to go see that one in IMAX, no doubt. I just want to be fully immersed in that world. So, yeah, so May's looking to be pretty decent overall. A little slow in the first half, but I think that's by design. You know, Avengers Endgame still going to be conquering a lot going on, but then, you know, will Detective Pikachu in the third week, you know, be able to take that #1 spot? I guess we're going to find out. So let me know in the comments below, what are you expecting to see in May? What are you excited for? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.